front and center. Kingdom economy, God's money. Um, it's all going to transform into that. So when Trump says there will be no CBDC, why is he saying that? Well, because number one, he's called an anointed by the Cyrus anointing. Number two, he's got all the evidence against the deep state that's bringing him down. He's got the massive military force with him, and he's got a new financial system ready to unveil. So he's got some power and authority in that statement. There will be none, and he explains why. Good news. So, just people need to hear from people like us. They need to hear from the evidence to go study on their own. God's got something going here. It's big. Get on his train before it leaves the station. It's the best time to get on a train, right? Because when this train leaves the station, I mean, this is like a bullet train we're on with gold and silver and with truth, God's saying you got an open door right now, and we're just excited that we can share the open door with people of God's money, the kingdom, everything. So some things happening with 7K that are exciting. Anybody else want to say anything about any of that, or any insights what I just said?
No, I'm looking for this documentary. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna share it real quick.
Okay.
I think it'll be interesting.
The following presentation has been rated E.
Research that a little bit more because I think there might still be people alive who his family upbringing is like
the Globus Association of America. That's good.
Welcome to your safe and secure voting center. Meet Chad.
Hi, I'm Chad,
He's eager to participate in his civic duty.
and I am really looking forward to voting today.
Chad is voting in the most secure, state-of-the-art, democratic digital voting system ever.
Wow, I feel like I just voted in the most safe and secure election ever.
I have a recurring dream about a theater and a movie that keeps the people asleep. A feed. I'm awake, they're not.
The 2020 election was the most secure in U.S. history.
There was a time I had a classroom and could teach students to discern truth from lies. But the classroom was taken away.
You must get vaccinated or get tested weekly and wear a mask in the classroom.
There was a time I had a courtroom and could convey truth to a jury. But that's been taken away too. I say this is someone who has had not one complaint, not two complaints, not three complaints, but 5 complaints and 5 investigations to strip me of my law license. What happened? November 3rd, 2020. A rigged election and the greatest false flag in our country's history was perpetrated to cover it up.
Do you have any knowledge of Ray Epps being a secret government agent?
No. I will say this notion that somehow the violence at the Capitol on January 6th was part of some operation orchestrated by FBI sources and agents is ludicrous and is a disservice to our brave, hardworking, dedicated men and women.
So I travel, trying to wake as many people up as I can, but I can't reach enough. I'm running out of time. And my dream of reaching people and cutting the feed often feels like a nightmare. But if I could cut the feed, if I could undo the damage, if I could expose the lies.
There's still a disconnect with
most Americans that don't associate what happened on November 3rd, 2020 with January 6th. But the reality is everyone that's rotting in there right now is in there because of what happened on November 3rd.
The way they chain you up unnecessarily, they totally rattle you. They were doing something that was wrong to an American citizen.
I put my SIMS card back in my phone. 2 unmarked cars pull in, surround me at the recycling center. Somebody sprayed me with something that was very toxic to my eyes. They were forcing us to the opening. I kind of had to sit somewhere because I couldn't see.
My son has never been in trouble his whole life.
Pretty transmitted on it.
These guys are going all
Seminars.
Oh, that's fantastic. Can you send me that video, Antoinette?
Mike Lindell is holding, he's providing the venue for them. And
Wow.
there's about 12 people that are traveling all across the US, and they have, well, they've got all the proof, and, you know, just like you said. So, it's there's another guy with them that's from Colorado, and he's calling for the governor to be hung for treason.
Yeah, this will not go much farther, and it's already been declared by a very high level that there's no way Trader Joe finishes out this stolen term. So that's about to happen at any moment. And that's part of the reason they're setting up this 25th Amendment. And, you know, he's out. And why does President Trump call him a Manchurian candidate? Have you guys seen the movie Manchurian Candidate?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what that means. And it's true. That's really what he is. I mean, they're making a fool out of this guy to the world to let people know, okay, this is who the Democratic Party really is. This is what they would do if we let them, but we're not going to let them. But God's not going to let them. But it's all monumental. Yeah, so you can send me that video, Antoinette, the link for that.
Yep, I will.
Yeah, just text that to me. I'd love to study that whole thing. And, you know, what this is really coming down to a lot is it's just really, when you think about it for yourself, and I know you've got a vast background yourself personally, Antoinette, and you too, Hava. Brandon, I believe you're deep into all this big picture vision. With a mom like Antoinette, I'm sure you are. But people in your generation, Brandon, they really need somebody they can talk to about this who can help them. And it's just such a massive brainwashing, psychological warfare operation that's been going on in literally every dimension of life. Now, this is where 7K comes in, is that we can start to help people to shift paradigms in this area. Recently, I think I just texted this to each one of you. Brandon, I don't think I have your text number. Let me check my phone here, make sure I have it. Maybe I do have it, because I can send this to you too, Brandon, if you want to check here.
Okay, yeah, I can give you my number if you need it.
You got 707-845-9772. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Okay, good. Got it. Yeah, I mean, it's like what's happening right now. It's just so incredible. And the one I sent to you guys, we don't have to discuss it right now a lot, because I'm sure you may have seen it before. But let me get back on my... Okay, I'm back on the screen here. This is like God's bringing the timing of certain of these things to the forefront just at the perfect time when, you know, more people can receive it. And this is what you guys are doing with PKC, is you're providing resources to people in a library of things that are timely, that are important, and many dimensions of this kingdom, what I call God's kingdom revolution. Have you guys, and you might have already seen this, I texted to you, I think, this morning. There's a gentleman named Yuri Brezhnikov.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw it? Have you studied his video before?
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, Brandon. Now, for me, when I see these things, see now, our mission as Christian leaders in the kingdom is that we uphold Jesus and the covenant. Oh, Storm's joining us. Good evening, Storm.
Good evening, Pastor Gary. How are you?
Hey, we're doing good. How you doing?
Running around like a chicken with my head cut off, but I'm all right.
You are. I hope it's a good effort.
Yes. And actually, my son, he's here with me.
Oh, good.
He wanted to hear a little bit. My oldest son, Enoch, is his name.
Oh, Enoch, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, hi, Enoch. Welcome. Well, we do these sessions primarily for guests, and so we're going to, definitely focus on that right now, and we can talk more later on what we were just discussing too. But so, Storm, is Enoch also a 7K member yet?
No, not yet. Me and Ahava, we've worked with him extensively to try to get him in, and we had some banking complications at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so he does plan on getting in within the next week. He's going to come up under me. And I have
Oh, great. Excellent.
So,
Excellent.
yeah,
Enoch. Well, that's great. Wonderful. That's great news. And what state are you in, Enoch?
Same state.
Oh, you're in Washington also?
Yes.
Oh, okay, very good. So I'm in Hawaii right now, as well as we're in, Ahava is here. Of course, Antoinette is in Colorado. So we're here to help you, and we'll help you to get a quality start and, how to not only enjoy the benefits, but are you thinking that you might want to share this with some people and earn some referral income also?
You talking to me?
Yeah, he's talking to me.
Yes, Enoch.
Sure.
You are? Okay, very good. So we can first answer any questions that you might have. And since you're planning on joining within the next week or so, I would imagine you probably have seen the 7K Wealth Strategies video, right?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
You haven't seen it? Okay. So now we could show it to you right now. It's about 17 minutes. It tells the whole story. Do you have 17 minutes right now? You could watch this?
I got all the time in the world.
Okay, because this would be a good chance for you to see it. And you'll see it, right on the screen here. Antoinette and Brandon can bring it up for us. And then, once you see that, it's this is the ultimate presentation of 7K. It's the tool that we use to introduce this to new candidates that we may want to share this with. So this would be good for you to see it. And then, of course, you'll be able to have access to this same video, and you could actually, begin to share this with people you want to help with the 7K benefits. So let us know, Brandon, how soon you can put that up, and we'll just watch it together, and then right after that, we'll answer some questions for you.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and present that Brandon is probably your age or close to your age, and he's been doing 7K for about 6 months now. So if you have any questions, he's on this call too. That's my son.
Yes,
That's
good.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. Yeah, this is a great family. Okay, yeah, this is a great family business and a mission you can believe in. That's why it's wonderful for families to bond together on this. So, we'll look forward to talking to you right after the video here, Nick and Storm.
Okay.
All righty.
Do you feel like you're working harder for your money just to get by? It's not just you. Millions of families around the world are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, as of 2023, nearly half of Americans said they couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense. And across the world, the figure is even worse. So what's happening? Take a look at some of the major staples in our lives today and how much more they increased in cost from the year 2000 to 2023. Water and sewage, up 185%. Groceries, up 343%. And the list goes on. We're all feeling it, but why is it happening? It's not that things take more to make or service. is that the fiat currency used to purchase them is slowly becoming diluted. It takes more of the fiat currency to buy the same goods and services. As you can see, when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, a dollar was worth, well, a dollar. Because of some government decisions such as going off of the gold standard and increased money printing, the purchasing power over time has effectively dropped to less than 3 cents on the dollar compared to 1913. This isn't anything new, unfortunately. There's a long list of countries where the same thing has happened, including Germany, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and most recently Venezuela, where their money became so diluted that people were using gold to pay for haircuts. In each case, they attempted to print themselves out of their own problems. Sound familiar? It's the same playbook, same problems. So how are we supposed to protect ourselves from what seems to be a runaway train? There's a secret that government institutions, banks, and wealthy families have used for ages. It's called sound money. Don't worry, it's just a better name for gold and silver. Gold and silver have a history of maintaining their buying power no matter what happens to fiat currencies around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. In 1965, 1 ounce of silver and $1 US had equal purchasing power. You could have used either 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 to purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. If you would have had the same 2,500 ounces of silver in 2021, you could have purchased 2 brand new Mustangs, while $2,500 would barely cover the down payment for one. We have seen the same thing happen in the housing market. The average home cost in 2001 was $169,000 or 626 ounces of gold. In 2021, you could have taken less gold and purchased 3 houses, even though the average home cost in dollars almost doubled. The list goes on and shows how non-collectible gold and silver is one of the best ways to play defense against the volatile fiat currencies that can decrease in buying power over time. There are usually a couple of things that happen when individuals find out about the value of sound money, though. First, questions. What should I buy? Who should I trust? How much does it take to get started? Do I need to be an expert? The second thing that happens is a discovery of things like mixed advice on what to buy, high minimums, people selling inventory they don't have, and more, which all cause more questions and a general mistrust or confusion, leading them to never ever get started. Does this sound familiar? We believe things should be a whole lot easier. We believe that every family deserves a real chance to get ahead of the game now and forever. Really, our goal is to help you get started on a path that will help you create a true legacy for generations to come. Who are we? We are 7K, a community of people on a mission to help each other create financial peace, preserve wealth, and create an exceptional life through both good and bad economic times. 7K was founded in 2016 by these 4 individuals with over 100 years of combined business experience. They all have different skill sets and strengths, but all share the same values and belief in helping the average family get ahead. Together, they set out to create a vehicle for people to find more hope and less stress. The vehicle of 7K has proven to help countless families since it started jump on the journey of stacking assets and finding more financial peace. So where should you start? One of the easiest ways is by grabbing a little bullion. Bullion is non-collectible gold and silver. Non-collectible gold and silver is a great way to shore up the defensive side of your wealth strategy. 7K makes it safe and easy. We carry physical gold and silver in different forms. We only sell the things we have in inventory. You won't find minimums or maximums, period. You can start with $1 if that's your current budget. No, seriously. We make it easy for anyone on any budget who has ever thought they should own gold or silver to confidently start their journey. Don't worry, we only deal with physical gold and silver. No paper or speculation here. Sound money really is a budget's best friend. It is also the easiest way to purchase any amount of gold or silver without hassle and 100% confidence. You can power your entire defensive gold and silver strategy through this wallet. All purchases made in Sound Money are 100% backed by physical metals and stored in a private vault under your personal ownership. It is also the first platform of its kind to give you instant liquidation if you need to convert your gold or silver back to fiat for any opportunity or emergency. It makes it easy for you to create and execute a good defensive strategy. But there isn't a sports team in history that has won a championship on defense alone. You also need a good offensive strategy. That offensive strategy can be found inside of collectibles. The collectible market has proven to be a robust way for wealthy families around the world to not only protect, but also grow their wealth, and more importantly, their legacy. The most valuable collectibles are usually rare or low mintage. They have unique or artistic designs, a great story, or have historic significance. So if you look at the paper this Amazing Spider-Man comic book from 1962 is printed on, it is only worth a couple of dollars. But in 2021, this comic book sold for a record $3.6 million. The person or family that bought this book was not buying the paper. They were buying the emotion, art, rarity, story, and other things they found valuable about this book. Many families that are playing the collectible game are doing it not only for the financial protection or gain, but also to preserve their family legacy. If you look at the top 5 places wealthy families turned in order to protect and grow their wealth during the financial crisis of 2008, you will see that 3 of the 5 things are collectible in some way. And the other 2? Sound money. Unfortunately, not many families have an extra $1 million or $2 laying around to buy high-end collectibles, nor would they even know where to start if they did. 7K is bridging the gap so the average family can start playing the game with rare, unique, but also affordable collectibles through modern coins. In 2004, a coin called Tiffany Art No. 1 hit the market for about $90. $90 doesn't seem unreasonable for the average family to scrape together in order to add this coin to their wealth portfolio. Today, if you wanted to go buy this same coin, it would cost you at least $8,000. But the metal in this coin is only worth roughly $50 today. The additional value in the coin is due to the rarity, story, beauty, or whatever else a potential buyer finds to be valuable. That is the added leverage or offense collectibles can add to a wealth portfolio. You can see here just a few more examples of the same thing play out with other coins. Modern collector coins have a very good track record over the last 20 to 30 years of being a powerful tool inside the offense of a well-rounded wealth strategy. 7K not only offers some of the best coins from around the world, but also designs and mints its own coins, giving 7K members exclusive or first access. 7K also makes adding cool, unique, and rare collectible coins extremely easy through one of the most powerful member benefits called the Autosaver. The Autosaver program takes all the thinking out of collecting and leverages the experts at 7K to send you a rare and exclusive collectible coin every single month. It is truly a set it and forget it, zero discipline approach to automate your collectible asset stacking. You will just need to choose the option you like best and watch them show up every month. Also, when you choose to jump on the Autosaver program, we will reward you with extra assets over time through our loyalty rewards program. Every time you get an Autosaver, we will give you some loyalty points that you can accumulate and spend to get more assets. Also, we want to make it easier to stack faster. So when you are on the Autosaver, we will give you access to 7K Advantage. It is your own personal savings portal that can be used for rental cars, everyday purchases, and everything in between. So you can save on the everyday to be able to stack assets inside your current budget. There are other ways you can also take your stacking to the next level through your own website that carries curated collectibles, and also something very special called coin drops. 7K provides many ways to win with collectible gold and silver. As you can see, Curtis Harlan chose an Autosaver option and is proud of the collection he now has. And he didn't even have to think about it after he made the selection for the first time. All the same, Chris Ladden Sr. says he collects both bullion and collector coins, and you can see he has built a nice stack. He even claims it is now one of his most valued possessions because of what it will mean for his family in the future. So now that you have collectibles, how do you keep track of them, finish the collections you have started, and have the ability to leverage them by selling a few if you get in a pinch? We have something for that too. Stack and Sell is a complete and robust marketplace that values authenticity. Now you can easily buy and sell graded collectible coins from other collectors without worry. It also features a cutting-edge digital inventory system for collectors where you can not only track what coins you have, but also what their current values are. It puts you in complete control of your newfound collectible assets. Although you will have plenty of support as you start your journey with precious metals, being a proficient and educated buyer is an important component to hitting your new goals. The buyer certification training will help you find what type of buyer you might be, what goals you might have based on what is important to you, and also what type of defensive strategy you might want to set up for yourself. The collector certification will help you move towards a winning offensive strategy, teaching you all you need to know about the ins and outs of collectible coins, what types you might be interested in collecting, and some expert tips from a world-renowned coin expert. We will arm you with the information you need to feel confident to get started. We talked about only a few of the benefits of joining the 7K family, but there are many more that we haven't covered. But remember the initial problem that most people have of not being able to cover the $400 emergency expense? Well, we believe in putting money in the hands of people who need it most. So instead of having a massive internet marketing budget or paying for billboards or TV ads, we pay you for sharing our message. Let's face it, you probably shared the last good movie you saw or the last good restaurant you ate at, but our guess is that they didn't pay you for it. 7K, on the other hand, wants to reward you for sharing, but only if you like it. If you're interested in becoming an independent 7K associate and participating in the 7K share plan, simply by sharing the 7K message, you can earn points across 2 teams, and 7K will say thank you by sending you $500 once each team reaches 500 points. Points accumulate every time a customer purchases a qualifying 7K customer starter option, with recurring collectible coin sales and more. Earning your $500 check can happen once, or each time each of your teams reaches 500 points by successfully sharing the 7K story and referring new customers. Earning a little extra money for sharing is nice, but some people love sharing so much, they strive to unlock more potential with their efforts. New levels of referral income can be unlocked by building and leading your team and ranking up. From associate with a max of $500 all the way to presidential gold at $12,500, each new rank carries with it the potential for increased income. 7K truly is on a mission to help the average person develop their own long-term wealth strategy, ultimately helping to build and leave a true legacy. There is a mantra that the 7K community lives by, and some of it may resonate. We see things differently. They say stop, we say go. They strive for mediocrity, but we're obsessed with significance. They said we couldn't do it, so we did it anyway. We build leaders, teachers, and entrepreneurs that create legacy wealth, transform families, bring hope to the hopeless, and significance to the successful. We are the believers. After seeing this information, the question is, where do you stand? Are you one of the many who have felt like they should own gold or silver but don't have any to speak of yet? How would you feel having a little more control over your financial legacy? How would your life be different if you were empowered to do the things you enjoy with the people you love? Our guess is that something you heard today made sense. If that's true, don't wait any longer to start building your family legacy through gold and silver. To start stacking and sharing, all you will need to do is grab one of the starter options. Our full access legacy VIP option comes with all the important access you will need to build out your well-rounded wealth strategy, such as Salmoney Wallet with its free storage under $50,000 in metal value via VaultMax Vaults, your very own shopping portal for other non-collectible and collectible coins, Stack and Sell for unlimited tracking, buying coins to complete your sets and sell when in a pickle, coin drops for those 7K exclusive coins only 7K stackers get, and of course, the thing everyone comes and stays for, the Asset Stacking on Autopilot Autosaver program. Even though our first option isn't full access, it can be a good beginning. For $149, it gives you a way to start your stacking on autopilot with the robust autosaver options. We will even help you start your stack with some silver. Sound Money Access and Stack and Sell Access will have limits on how you use them in this option, but it's enough to get you started. If you don't want to worry about what you get and what costs extra, $269 will get you 1 year of VIP access and includes a collectible coin. This comes with VIP access to Sound Money, allowing free storage up to $50,000 in metal value, and VIP access to Stack and Sell, allowing you to track in the inventory system as many coins as you want long into the future. Now, if you're like many of our customers who just wants it all without worry, $599 will get you VIP Legacy access and includes a collectible coin to get your offense going. This option is the ultimate in access. It includes everything in the VIP, plus the ability to earn affiliate metal bonuses through Sound Money, allowing you to speed up your stacking while helping others understand the value in Sound Money. Oh, did we mention you'll never have to pay $599 US again? Even though they're all a little bit different, we are confident you will find value in any of these incredible starter options. But before you go, we just have one last question. In our experience, most people fall into one of three categories. One is to pick one of the options and start stacking. Two is to pick one of the options and occasionally share the 7K story to create a nice little side gig, turn a little extra money. Or three is that you already know you want to share the 7K story with enough people to work toward a more meaningful income. Would you consider yourself a 1, a 2, or a 3? If you're a 1, go ahead and grab one of the options and enjoy your stacking journey. If you've identified yourself as a 2 or a 3, take a look at our income disclosure to see what's possible. You can see each rank and what the high, low, median, and averages are for each one, and what it might take for you to create a solid side gig or build a robust 7K business. Also, take note that over 80% of our 7K family are customers, and they don't choose to share with anyone else. They just love the products. Wherever you may fit, we can't wait to meet you. Welcome to the 7K family.
Thank you, Brandon, Antoinette, for showing us that great presentation. So, Enoch, are you still with us? Can you hear us?
I'm still here.
Still here. Okay, great. Well, thank you for investing that time to see this video. So, based on the first time you've seen it, and I realize this is a lot of information that we share in this video, but what would you feel like maybe struck you as the most interesting thing to you of what you saw there so far?
Not really sure, honestly.
Okay, all right. So, are you in a place where you have decided, okay, I would imagine, I guess this is where it kind of starts with 7K. You believe in saving some of your hard-earned money, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so have you started to save some into gold or silver yet?
No.
You haven't? Okay. So then you're in a place now where you've seen enough of 7K where you realize, okay, I'd like to maybe save some gold and silver. Is that what you're thinking?
Maybe in the future, yeah.
Okay. All right. See, that's the essence of basically what our membership is about. Like what you saw was a lot of benefits. There's over a dozen benefits in this membership. Each one is money saving. Each one is what many financial experts would consider wise stewardship of your finances and your life. And there is certainly a money-making opportunity here. So I guess that's the area that we want to probably help you the most with initially, is that if you are thinking about getting a membership within, as your mom said, maybe within the next week or so, we want to help you more to discover, okay, this is why you want to save gold and silver. And, the beauty of our program is you can save as little as $1 at a time. And so I can explain a little bit about how that works. So does that sound like something of interest to you so far, that you'd like to learn more about why to save gold and silver?
Sure.
Okay, because that's really what we do. The greatest leaders in our program, they just basically share with people the value. We educate people. Once people see the value, the light goes on. They realize that this is really a no-brainer. I mean, it's just such a great asset to your life and your finances. And if you choose to share it, it certainly can be a very nice part-time or even a significant full-time income, which many of us have experienced. So what we'll do is we can definitely send you more in terms of things to study. Of course, this one you just studied, we can send you the whole video. I realize first time you see it, there's a lot. So we have links for these that we can send to you. And so, Storm, if you have my number, right, Storm?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Are you able to write it down right now? My text number?
Give me 1 second. Here.
Okay.
Ursula, you got your phone? You put Dr. Gary's number here.
Hey, Brandon, are you still on?
You got it.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Pastor Gary.
Okay, it's area code 808-256-2970. And so, if you would, Storm, just text me, I'll have your number right away when you text me, but also text me, and would you give me the, on the text too, the proper spelling of the name? So I'll have that, and then I'll know when you're calling me, if you call or text me right away, and so, you know, that would be, oh, I see it already, okay, very good, I got it, thank you.
No problem.
Is that on the chat, or is that a text right there?
That was a text to your phone.
Okay, perfect, okay, I got it, thank you, Enoch. So, what I'll do is, I'll send you this video you just saw, which, you know, I've watched this, I don't know how many times. I've been a member of 7K for over 3 years now. And, you know, I watch it regularly just because every time I watch it, I seem to learn something new. But it is something you can study on your own, pause it if you want to make notes. But I'm going to send you another video. This is one of my favorites. In 7K, we have dozens of videos that are very well recorded and very professional, and they tell the story. And by the way, what was your impression of that video? Did you like how it was presented? Do you like the quality of it?
Yeah, the quality was fine.
Good, okay. So this is one of the things we have here. We have a simple duplicatable system. You're going to have a library of videos with your membership available for you. And they're actually libraries in what we call a 7K Wealth app. And so it's a smartphone app. Put it on your phone, and you can send videos anywhere from 1 minute up to the full 17-minute you just saw. You can choose what you want to send to people based on kind of where they're at, where you think they might want to start. And, you know, it's a way where you can plant seed, you can pique an interest. If somebody's really interested, they see the full presentation video just like you've seen. They got everything in one package. And so, you know, we have a number of videos like that. So I'll send you one of my favorites called Actual Money. And it really has a group of well-known financial experts that, you know, they basically all say one thing, is that the world monetary system, including the stock market, the value of the dollar and other currencies around the world, they're all teetering on the brink because you know, the system has massive debt and it has massive flaws in it. And they explain that in the video, and they say, you know, what's your solution? And every one of them says, this is what I've been doing for decades, get as much gold and silver as you can. So the mission of 7K, first, foremost, is to help people to discover that gold and silver is the true money. It's known as God's money. It has a biblical reference of, you know, literally dozens and dozens of times throughout the scriptures it mentions both gold and silver. And it is in the U.S. Constitution, which most people have not seen. It is the only true money of the U.S. constitutional republic of real money. And so what we have now is called fiat currency, which they explained a little bit in the video, but that is paper, and it's backed by nothing, and it just creates massive debt. And so once people realize this is part of what we educate them in, is to realize, okay, I do believe in saving some of my hard-earned money, and of course the purpose of saving money is to protect some of it from loss, and also ideally to multiply it, right?
Right.
So that's what we show people, is that's what we have here, and that's the foundation. So that's what we want to share with you, Enoch, is to you know, get that information so that, you know, you're fully persuaded in the sense that, okay, now I can see why this makes sense to me and why I want to do this. And, you know, that will really help you in sharing this with people, because it becomes, you know, real solid for you that, hey, I believe in this idea. And, you know, that's why I wanted to share it with some of my friends and family, is that I want them to benefit too. And that's why these videos make it real easy to do that. So anyway, that's what we're going to send to you, is a few of these to start. And then, you know, when you're ready, you have my number. We can definitely help you to get enrolled. You'll be enrolled under your mother, of course. And so, Storm, what you're going to want to do is, we want you, of course. I know that you want to start earning some referral income from 7K too, right, Storm?
Yes.
So what we want to do is at the point when Enoch is ready to enroll, like you said, maybe it may be a week or so, you just let us know when the timing is right. And then we want to help you to get positioned so that you can start to earn income starting with the enrollment. And what you're going to want to do is to get active before you enroll in it, because what happens is in each membership, it'll create points for you. And I know you didn't see a lot in the video about the compensation plan, and that's intentional. The first impression, we show people referral income is possible, it is an option, but we don't go deeper into it in the first impression to them, the first video. But we do have definitely great training and videos that explain how to what you're going to want to do is get active, which means that you're going to want to either buy a collector's coin that has points on it. The points go anywhere from 5 to 10 to 20 points, depending on what coin you might choose. The autosaver coin would be the ideal for you to get started on that. And so you can look at those options, and it's on your website. Now, you can bring it up on there, right, Antoinette? You can show where the autosaver coins are on the website, and you'd be able to choose which one you want. Or, the other option is to be active right away. You could even choose a piece of jewelry if you wanted that for yourself. Jewelry does have a point, usually 1 point on them. They're different. I buy a lot of them for my wife, and even as gifts, they're really nice. But you can do that. You can even get a piece of jewelry if you want. But the ideal would be to get a coin. It's a sample for your business too. And then, Antoinette is showing those now. So you see there's a state animal autosaver. That's $139 plus some FedEx shipping is $10.99, including the insurance. Of course, it's airship, so it comes to you in about 2 or 3 days after you order it. And then there's a little bit of state tax there. So that's it. That would be one option is $139. Now this is my favorite of the silver coins because it's a beautiful artistic. We have the beauty of the world autosaver. Also, we have just a $115 coin. That one is a perfect mint state. 70 is the highest grade of a mint state coin. And it's a 1 ounce American Eagle coin with a label on it. The label right now is the American Invention Series. These are collector's items because they're perfect. They're sealed in plastic. Have you gotten an autosaver coin yet, Storm?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I know I did order about probably 3 or 4 coins. I'll have to go back to my notes now and look.
Okay.
And I picked them up with my daughter, and then I was trying to get over into the account. I've seen something, so I've got to get back on that.
Okay. And
Yes.
do you have those coins around at your home somewhere?
No, actually, we decided to keep them within 7K inside of the Bone Bank, if I'm saying it correctly.
Oh, you have some bullion inside the Sound Money wallet, you're saying then?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay,
But
I
she
got
said,
you. Okay.
She didn't, the twin, she said she didn't want the coin until we moved, so she didn't hang it on her wall.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So when you enroll in it, there's 3 different memberships that you can choose from, and you will receive a silver coin with each one of those. And so you'll see that as you study it. And I'm going to send you in detail what the 3 memberships include there, so you'll have that information. And then you can choose the one that suits you the best, and we'll get you started. We'll get you into our training as to, okay, you tell us what your goals are with 7K, and if you do want to share this and earn some referral income, we'll help you to do that. We're part of the #1 team in 7K. Our senior leader, Bob Reed, he's the #1 earner in the history of 7K. And he's 77-year-old multimillionaire through gold and silver and through sharing it with people for decades. So we got a really great team, great resources to share with you on how to do this if you do want to share it with people. And in the meantime, you start collecting some silver for yourself. So one thing I will explain from that video in simplicity is that remember you saw that part about the Sound Money wallet?
Yes.
The Sound Money wallet is one of our greatest benefits. It's a way that you can operate with gold and silver as little as $1 at a time. You can acquire some, and the way it works is like this. When you receive your membership, you're gonna have a private website, and only you can log into it with the right credentials, and then you're gonna set up your Sound Money wallet. Now, the Sound Money wallet is even more secure. It requires a two-step authentication to get in there. With a 6-digit code that you would put in there, that changes every 32 seconds. It's attached to your smartphone, so you're able to have a secure, like a bank for gold and silver. It's like your gold and silver savings. Okay, there it is right there, the Sound Money wallet. Sound Money, you see that R on there. It's a trademarked company owned by 7K. It's a separate identity trademark brand. And it's really fantastic because when you set it up, you're going to link your bank account with your checking account to the Sound Money wallet. And then you're going to be able to acquire, as I mentioned, gold or silver in increments as little as $1 at a time. And initially, when you make an acquisition, it goes into a military grade 3 highly insured vault in Idaho Falls, Idaho, which is it's in the 7K headquarters. They own 7 of the largest private vaults in the world right now in Idaho. And when it goes in that vault, whether you bought $1 worth, $100, $1,000 worth of gold and silver, you can buy it in increments, but it's physical gold and silver that goes in that vault that now you own. Now, the beauty of it is you could have it shipped to you at any time if you want, and any part of the gold you have stored in that vault, or you can leave it in there, and when you leave it in there, you can cash it back to your bank account if you ever need some of that gold and silver value or the profits out of it, because, as I said, I've been a member for 3 years, my wife Christina and I, we have put significant gold and silver in that vault. And it's worth more now than when we put it in there, and we're happy about that. So we can take that out of there, just take some of our profits out if we want. And it's so easy to do this because all you do in your Sound Money wallet is when you log in, you say, okay, I want to transfer $1,000 back to my bank account, and it'll be an instant transaction. The money will go from the Sound Money wallet, gold and silver value that you have, and it'll be deducted immediately, and then it'll be transferred through an ACH transfer into your bank account. And so that's a way that you can use some of that gold and silver that you're saving, and it's a way where you can position some of your wealth into a way that it can be protected and it can multiply. So it even has a Visa card attached to it. It's called the 7K Quicker Visa card. It's a private Visa, which a lot of people like, privacy. So no social security number, no federal EIN number. It's a corporation or trust attached to that 7K Visa debit card, and it's a full-on Visa card. You can draw money out of it from an ATM. You can spend it anywhere Visa is accepted around the world. So that's a little bit about how the Sound Money wallet works. So, you have any questions on that, do you think?
Not at the moment. You can just send me the videos and I'll get back to you when I catch up on the videos.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, so we already talked about a lot today, but those are the highlights of what I really wanted to share with you from the video. But you'll see a lot more as you study and as you become a member. So, now that you have my number after you begin to study, you have any questions, just feel free to text me or give me a call.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna go.
Hey.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for the time. Thank you, Storm.
Appreciate
And
it.
so, yeah, you bet. Storm, we'll help you in this process.
Okay, you guys, if you'd like to learn more about the True Vine Ministry, tkc.network, which is our freedom education program. We are a 508c1a free independent church, freedom of speech, freedom with every single thing we do. And we are so happy to help others become free too. We've picked 7K for a way to be able to pay each other in the private, stay in the private, and help each other through the 508 Ministry Trust that we help you create. And then couple that with this private banking solution in gold and silver, and your life gets really amazing. So, who the sun sets free is free indeed. If you'd like to play with us, stay with us. Make sure you subscribe to tkc.network. We get your email. You will be invited Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to live presentations just like today, but they're all different subjects. One is living in the private. One is about the 508c Ministry Trust. One is about the gold and silver. We do all kinds of things. We're offering discounts because we're getting people in the network and they want to give a discount to their brothers and sisters in Christ. So this is just a beautiful place to learn, to grow, and we're literally manifesting the kingdom of heaven, one soul, one day at a time. We hope you join us. If you'd like to call and learn more, please call me. I'm Ahava. I'm a pastor and one of the visionaries and founders of this beautiful network. My girlfriend and I started this many, many moons ago, and it's all just coming all together. And we are just so grateful to be able to help set the captives free and love on each other and manifest heaven on earth. If you'd like to get more information, please call 808-476-0332. May the peace and glory of the Most High God fall upon you. Open your eyes and your heart. We've all been deceived. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Just admit to the Father, oh my gosh, how could we have been so deceived our whole life? And you want to learn the truth and be set free. Walk righteously, and He will set you free. God bless you. And have a really nice evening. God bless. Aloha.